today basically I'm gonna talk a bit about the latest updates and basically just figure out what is happening. Yeah, because to me, from what I see, there are, if there are some changes that were since I have last played, they are small, and at least what I can say, there is a world to discover, and that would be good to start with. And as you see, at the moment, I have not been playing for like a few weeks, and right now I would say that I'm willing to figure out what has changed in the following period of time, and maybe there is something that we have not seen yet, and maybe even the map of the world changed a bit, or the crystals found, and I'm trying to think about what I can figure out and what to start with. Yes, as you see, also in quests we can get perhaps even another digger after we complete all of those quests. So to begin with, we probably should set up one digger to dig Zelicon. Yeah, and let's see if everything is set up for this. So this one is probably good. It's kinda okay, I think. So let's leave this digger to either Zelicon up, probably somewhere in a good location. So maybe even over here. Yeah, that's probably would be a good one. Also, let's check out what programs we have. Yes, that's probably the one that we need at the moment. So let's leave our first digger here. And here I probably was actually looking for the bringing more experience to the weapons. Right now I am not gonna do that. I probably would also change the equipment to make sure I am gathering more Zelicon, right? So for gathering Zelicon I even don't need Cryo Compressor, but to be able to travel anywhere I probably better to leave them on. The only thing we probably should change is to, let me see actually. Let me see what is the setup of my first digger. So this digger is having 2 cargos, 1 cryo decompressor and gamma jet. So let's do the same. Cryo decompressor and gamma jet. We do have some of them. And what's up now? This one we leave to be charged, or let me think. Maybe I have down some base. I probably do not have the respawns established over here. Yes. So I should better to set it up. So let's create the respawn and other stuff to be able to charge quickly. It is repair mode, if I remember right. So first of all, 1 respawn, and then we need to charge quickly, right? So let's charge. How many do we need? We need 6, if I remember correct. And also we would need to create another respawn, and after that we would need repair modes. Also 6. Good, now we should try to build them up somewhere close by. So first of all we would be building the respawn. Let's do that somewhere over here. After which we would be able to actually set up the buildings around. So that is charge modes. Let's do the following. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 charge modes. So let's build them. So I have got charged, and now I probably need another respawn to be able to. So 1, 2, 3, perhaps even 4. Let me think. So I see. So basically, even when we are very close to the building, we can still build it, right? So what I need is to go 1, 2, 3, and surely I would be able to set everything up, build. And now building all of the ones that we need. Repair mode. Heal the bot for free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Now we would be able to heal and charged very close by. And we are ready to actually mine Zelicon with this digger as well. Let's begin over here for now. The third one has... we already have the reward for completing the first goal. So the third one will set up to mine Xenolith, right? Xenolith, where are you? And what is our setup? Setup is the same for third digger, and that means we are good to mine the Xenolith. Let's go somewhere over here, for example. Alright, so there are some flies over here. And also that's not the best location for digging, so I better to try to just go through and to get off, because that's kind of crazy to mine around those stuff. Okay, so let's hope that the random fly would not find me, and I would be able to mine somewhere over here for some time. So what is the fourth digger purpose? Xenolith would be there soon enough. So let's try to dig metallium. So here we see that I have the same setup, and I will change it to have some more weaponry. So right now, as I see, I need at least 2 machine guns. Let me think where should I place them? And perhaps I can get off one of the cargos. to have more energy. And also I'm getting, no, I don't need that much energy, so I will actually have 2 cargos. And I also will have the opportunity to carry the big amount of machine ammo, and that way I would be able to gather more metallium on one run. So I'm completely charged. I overloaded with weapons. So first of all, I would require to fight a lot of monsters. Here I'm full with Zelicons, so before going to fight the monsters, I probably would put off the Zelicon and place the digger to charge and to restore HP. And right now, let's get back and mine some more resources over here somewhere. Here we are all good for now, and here it is the same, and over here we are ready to kill the mobs. So what's up here? I'm trying to stay alive. Here we are. And how do I restore health? Let's get back to the terminal to get some health. Oh, we actually can get some holes on our digger. Instead of what? Instead of the cryo decompressor, 1 hole. And another hole over here. Seems good to me. Seems good to me, and we can get charged quickly, and we have much more health than before. So we seem to be ready to roll. Alright. Seems like we are quite good for now. And also we can mine metallium meanwhile. So to mine metallium we don't need actually to communicate with the monsters necessarily. Not necessarily. So over here I probably would be able to start mining. And let's check out on our other diggers. Still mining as well. And I have got enough xenolith, and I'm getting more metallium, and it means that with the first digger I probably am ready to go to the thermolith location. So let's actually get what? For thermolith, I think I am actually set up. Yes, I think I'm set up. Only I will get more energy just in case, because it mines quite slow. No. I think I have enough. So here we are. We have no cargo, but we are all good with going to the correct location. So just to go straight forward, what program we have? The program number 2. Here we are almost done, and we also can probably switch to the thermolith. Or we can actually leave the digger here, because Zelicon is also a very needed resource, and I don't have very big amount of it. So I don't know. Well, let's complete goals first, yes. Because we need more thermolith, I will bring 2 diggers there. Here we are still good, and here as well. Though we don't have a lot of room. We got reward for metallium. Here 1 or even 2 diggers are ready to dig thermolith. Here we have water. And thermolith is not here as I see for now. Looks like it is all digged out. A lot of water. Anyway. Okay, enough thermolith for our needs for now. So let's mine. The next one is going where? Maybe we even will go to another side just to see what is over there. Oh, there's a lot of water. I don't even know what to do with it. You see, it's kind of crazy. Does it bring damage? Looks like it doesn't bring damage. It's fun. Okay. Well, if it does not damage our digger, what is this? I actually have not seen this before. Obsidian, a mineral formed from a combination of water and lava, very strong. Well, I'm curious because I have never seen it. And I didn't know that lava does not... just so fun. It's really fun. I don't know what is needed for, but because I see it for the first time, I have the desire to gather it, even manually if needed. So, don't know. Maybe I should leave the digger over here, though it's kinda weird because I'm pretty sure that it's a bit dangerous to mine it without being online. And also I'm not willing water to go over there because I don't know where it is coming from. Anyway, let's do the following. I'm leaving the digger over here to dig by itself, and I'm checking our other diggers. We are almost full here, so we need to kill some creatures to be able to get our storage of weaponry off. Get some room in our storage to be able to mine crystals. It's interesting, they die and they do not bring anything for me. Okay, so let's still mine over here something. And even if I die, that doesn't really... it isn't really big of a thing. Okay, we almost completed our goal of thermolith. Then next one is aurelium, actually. It's crazy. Maybe we should leave the obsidian till we have the goal. Have a goal of actually extracting obsidian. I don't know. I don't know how scarce is this resource. That's what is my trouble. Okay, so let's see if there is this resource that I have seen here before. Also, obsidian is looking quite nice. Used for knife ammunition, blade drill, a metal lamp. Let me see if there are if there are lamps here. Extra mining, blade drill. Looks like no. Xenolith. Okay, what do we have here? Much more of the obsidian, so it means that it is not a scarce resource as I thought, which is really good. And which means that I do not really need to fight for it or something. Then I'm thinking only about looking if there is a laser on over here. Looks like there is none, so I should not look for it over here. And let me then mine the obsidian for now. Just because I can. Why not? With this specific digger. It doesn't have a skill tree, meaning I cannot upgrade it. What? Okay, whatever. I know that it is not a final version of the game, so let's take it graciously. It's better than it was before, anyways. So here we need to get off the area where are some flies around, to get off the xenolith. Actually, perhaps if we gather more xenolith, we would be able to upgrade xenolith extraction, right? So it's just simply another run, and we're already gonna be good. Here we are. This one is almost full, and actually with the resources, even with xenolith as well, and it still has protection from flies, so I'm fine with this. Here we are still mining thermalith and looking good according to everything. And over here I'm mining my obsidian. So which one I should use to switch to aurelium? Probably this one, because it is full or almost full and a bit damaged. So I think we are fine to switch it to another resource. Okay, getting charged. And getting off the resources. So to mine aurelium, I need to remember only one law, is to mine it when it is surrounded by 3 pieces of sand, right? And that's basically it. So here we are still good with thermalith. And here I'm mining thermalith instead of obsidian. I'm looking for obsidian. I don't know why I need it, but still, just to have it for later usage. Still good. And here I'm maybe even ready. Let me see. Well, to have a lot of health in under a big amount of sand is good. And maybe I should even switch machine guns to the holes, and I would not need to care about health for some time. So here we have 4 holes, and I do not need a lot of cargo, so that could be another hole. That's too much. Okay, too much. Then it means that I can get another energy. And also I need to look for Simban Hole, I don't know, settings about what it is. Okay, here we are. Charging and health. Ready to mine the Aurelium. And before we begin, checking once more our other diggers. All good, all good, all good, and let's mine. Okay, so because we have a big amount of health and we are close to the base, perhaps we don't even need to wait till something will change. We can just simply mine. The only thing I miss actually is the ability to have a slow send, because the server is freezing a bit, you know. Let's wait a bit. Okay, and looks like I'm done with completing the goal of the Aurelium, which is really crazy. That was not much. Well, I am willing to gather a bit more, just because I can. For example, 50, because later I would need it for later usage, of course. So if I'm gathering 50, half of the goal is over there. And we are almost there. Yes, we are. Okay, so let's try to get out and checking our other diggers meanwhile. Yes, we are good, and we are seemingly good everywhere. And here we have got out, and we have new goals, right? To extract another crystals. Okay, so gathered a bit more of the Aurelium. It's nice. And what's left? The next goal is under Magmite. Under Magmite... I will die if I will be here. What about this setup? How much of the under Magmite we need? 10. Maybe there is still a farm over there? What? What did happen with my second digger? Why did you die, bro? Who killed you? Oh, that's probably lava. Okay. Respawn over here, for example. I don't care, if really. And what do I need? I need to charge and to restore, return there as quickly as I possibly can. Righty, so let's go. And here we are good. And this one should be now going to find the under Magmite, which is somewhere there. And to be able to survive there, I need... I don't know, actually. But let me finish with the following digger. And I'm somewhere over here. Yep. Good. Alrighty. And let's try again. Perhaps from here, for example. Yes. So here we are still good, though we are quite filled with the resources as well as here. And that means that we are ready to roll with this one, though there is one single trouble. We may have not enough energy. Who knows? Let's get one more symbiont hole. And let's get some simple blocks. They probably are needed. Good. So perhaps we are ready to roll. Let's at least try. Oh yes, there are a lot of changes here. Wow, another good resource, but I'm not gathering it right now. Simply don't need it at the moment, at least. So what's next? I I need 10 of this resource, and looks like someone has destroyed the farm. So does that mean that I'm dead and that's it? No chance to rebuild the farm? Farm was much easier because that would have been much quicker way to gather the resource I need. Unfortunately for me. Okay, whatever. We can at least try to gather some under Magmite. But it is very... It's kind of crazy idea. Probably the best way is to block Volcano first. Because I don't know. Probably that is the only way to reduce the amount of lava. And to build little by little something around here. Okay, so do I have some program for building the wall or something like that? The program number 3 builds blocks. Yes, I think I remember that program. It could actually work out. 3. What if I will use the program number 3? No, that's not the right one. One of my diggers died. So let me check that one. Okay, it's lava again. So I'm respawning where I have been respawned the prior time. And I have lost some resources as well, looks like. It's good that it was not equipment. Here we are full of the resources, so we need to leave. Okay, let's charge and get back. Just because I do not know really what to do with the amount of diggers I have, I would probably continue gathering Xenolith for the upgrade. Alrighty, somewhere over here, for example, the program number 1. Good. Here my digger is still alive. That's all I need from the digger right now. Here I'm full. So getting back to the terminal. As I see, the fact that the water was repaired changed the game. You see, we didn't have water in prior versions of the game, and it is really fun, and it's really fun that digger is not damaged by water. I actually really like that idea and how it is done. Alrighty, so let's leave the digger here for now. And I will return to the box later on. Why not? And what's here? Here we are still good, and here no. I'm thinking of maybe gathering the under magmite somewhere closer to the base. For example, over here, like just gathering. Yes, that's much better way, because it is very dangerous here. Okay, let me maybe look through my programs again. You remember I had a program that was building something similar to a tunnel. Yes, the program number 4. Let's see how it works. I forgot a bit. 4. No, it's not perfect for this purpose. Okay. We can close the volcano, though I'm not sure it is needed. I remember now. It creates block instead of using a simple block that is already in storage. So I need green crystals to be able to run that program. Let me see what I have in programs. Maybe I can create a new one. For example, I am willing to build a wall, and my digger is facing to the right side, and it will turn to the left side, or it doesn't need to turn to the left side. It needs to build a block. No, I'm not in the mood right now to create programs actually, so I will exit. And right now I would try to gather under magmite that I can get around, and I would try to return to the base alive. So let me try to get closer toward this side. And we have the under magmite around here, yes? So I will gather a little under magmite here to be able to be closer to the goal that I have of actually gathering the under magmite. I already have 3. Maybe I can even complete a goal right here. Would be crazy if it is possible in one run. I thought it is completely impossible, though I probably will die. Because I don't have enough health to get out. Alright, let's play safe. Let's get out of here. Oh yes. Though I'm almost done, I can do that in a safer place. For example, closer to the base camp. Or I can risk it all and maybe try to get a bit more under magmite over here. Let's take a chance. Yes, I did that, and I'm getting out. Yes, I did. Okay, here we are, and I'm still alive. Let's stay alive. And here I'm able to get out. Though the following thing can kill me, it is too slow. By the way, can I craft a bomb? I can. It's crazy. Okay. That actually means that I can get more xenolith right now somewhere close by, for example, even over here. Yeah. And I can open the stuff around here. Any stuff that simply can be open, and I can mine them. Damn, this game starts to look gorgeous. Okay, 13 of the xenolith for one bomb. That's crazy, actually. That's a lot. Create one bomb in cargo, and let's, for example, go and open the following sector. How many bombs I would need for that? Perhaps much more. I can take them probably from my terminal just to save time. Okay. So charging, healing, putting off the resources, and getting the amount of bombs I need. For example, I don't know, 12. Okay, so at first I would need to choose the best location for setting the bomb. The location is the most important because it could save me the bombs. Okay, for example, location is over here, and I don't know. Okay, the first one went through and was quite good. Let's try it again. Alrighty, now I would need to create probably a straight go to the left. And one last stuff. Yep, here we are. So it seems to be good now. And I probably can even leave this digger to dig somewhere around here, just because I can. Or even dig out this sector with all my diggers to be able to dig very big amount of metallium in a short time. Though, do I need a big amount of time for this? I'm not sure. Here we have a lot of thermalith. Obsidian is still found around. Okay, that's almost all obsidian that I could have got over here, so let's move to the following location. Good. Here we are full with the resources, so let's run away. Charging and returning back. Actually, we can check out the xenolith if we have enough resources. We do, and we are closer to our goal of the 15th level. Okay, good. So now I need to care somehow about this fly. Alrighty, and now we need to get away from it. Good, looks like I'm ready to roll. So here I am good as well. Seems like obsidian is not here anymore, so I need to switch location. And I actually do have a goal to extract obsidian, which is really really good that I am doing that, not just because, but for completion of the goal. Wow, it is interesting that obsidian is appearing even if the water is not directly connected to it, so like two waters looks like can be formed out of one lava. It is nice, and I think it is fair. It's funny resource. I like it. One of my diggers died, looks like. And looks like obsidian is also spawning on me. Alrighty, let me check out my other digger. At least soon enough. Good, here we can mine thermalith meanwhile. Which one of the diggers died though? Oh, that was a fly. Okay, whatever. Let me get to the place where I can quickly get more charge. Oh, looks like the energy has ended and that's why my digger stopped. So now I can fix it. I thought the game froze. Good. Now we can get off the resource. I don't know if I should get a gun. Looks like not for now. I can get back to return to the location where I'm mining. And looks like I can dig the following place up. Here we are still good with metallium. And what is with this digger? And what is with obsidian? That is thermolith for now. Okay, let me get back my box. And get back to the thermolith. And here I'm good, and here I'm ready to walk toward the... Oh, I can complete the goal of the obsidian. That is more important. Good. So now we can get back to thermolith. And Voltstone is left. So here I need to set up and to go to mine the Voltstone, which is somewhere over there. To get there we need to get into very dangerous areas, so we need to be careful. We need to be very careful. Okay, before doing that, I need to take a moment, if you would forgive me. So I will be back in about 1-2 minutes time. Alright, my friends, I'm back. So As you see, we were able to gather meanwhile a bit of Zelicon. So let's drop off at the base camp. And we are ready to roll. Looks like we even have enough depth. The only thing that I'm thinking of is meeting other players in the dangerous area. So what I will do, I will get off one symbiote cargo and I will get actually the machine guns. I will get machine guns and I will get the ammunition. Just to get away. Just to get away from someone, if someone will be there. Though it's probably a bad idea. No, I will not do this, and I will explain you why. Because you're either mining or you are killing. That's different goals. My goal is to mine. So that is better suited for mining. Well, in my opinion. Okay, so let's see what we have with our other digger. What is what is over here actually? Okay. Okay, well, let me see what is over there. I have not been here, and because I am here, it's funny. Okay, I have not seen this resource here before. It's Creolith, right? Creolith is okay. In the prior game, as you remember, that was blue crystal, the most kind of expensive and crazy crystal among all. Don't know if I need it, but I don't need any more obsidian, so maybe I can spend some time on this one. Though it does not have a skills tree, so yeah. Whatever. So what's left? Here I'm almost full with the resource, so I need to leave. All right. And getting back. Oh, respawn of the resources. Don't want to die here, if really. But I have almost completed the goal, so I have actually gathered here very big amount of the resources. Yes. Which means that I would be able to finish up this sector even though the respawn has happened. Good. And here I don't remember. That's probably was the one that was going to the vault stone, right? Oh, what the heck is happening? Why am I dying? What the? It's crazy. You see? 1/3 of my load got destroyed. 1/3. Why? It's not fair. But okay. Whatever. It was not laseron. It was only metallium. Metallium is not that scarce. And I do not need it in very big amounts. At least for now. But still, it's kind of painful. Yeah. It's a bit painful. Okay, whatever. And trying to get out now. Yes, I did get out. Also, I can try to build a block here. No, I don't have any green crystals. Whatever. Okay. Can I place one block now? Yes, I did. And I am willing to finish up this sector. Just because I was willing to do that, why not? I can. I can. Hopefully I will not die because of that. Okay, so here we are also ready to roll. No, that's not the location I'm willing to go to. I'm willing to go actually straight and down. Wow, that's a lot of resources. Laser on in walls, it's fun. No, there was no box here. Just a bug. Anyway, that was not a bug, but that's a lot of time. Not prepared for this. Wow. It's like crazy. Everything is digged out. Looks like that would be a bit harder task than I thought. Ice? I think I have not seen ice before or was not thinking of it. Yeah. Nothing really we can do here, if really. Like, all of the vault stone is not accessible, or very hardly accessible. It's a bit of a task. Yeah. Let me think. Let me think. Maybe something over there. There, that is a small hope, of course. Okay, well, because I have time, I probably can leave one digger over here. First of all, to take out the following stuff. And then, when I am done with those, to get off the following stuff. But nah, I will do it in the order that I have said. So let's start with the following. What do we have left? Here we are still good, though we have very small amount of energy. Here we are still good. And here we are done. We have finished this sector, and looks like metallic sand, if no one will be touching it, later on would turn into something greater than it is right now. I mean the metallium. Good. So we have finished this sector, and it is another source of metallium, looks like, in the world. Also, if we would like to, we would be able to open some cryolith, but I don't see the point for now, so let's leave it as it is. That's quite a slow process. That's probably why it is still there, because you would need more than one run for it. Okay, just getting through. And what kind of resource I'm willing to get? Vault stone. Meaning, I am leaving with me only one Symbiont cargo, though it should be over here. I'm getting much more of the thermal batteries. and I'm getting another cryo decompressor. And now I'm checking if I have enough depth. Yes. So the following digger is ready to roll. Also, I can use the G-scope. Nice. Wait. Wait. Something is wrong. Why this digger does not have full energy? It needs to return. Here we still okay. And here we are not okay. We need to return. Here we also need to return. But with this one, I will actually return right away back to be able to distinguish between the diggers, because 3 diggers at the terminal is kinda crazy. It's too much to handle. Okay. So far here we are mining. This one needs to get charged and is going to mine the vault stone. And this one is still okay. And this one came to drop off the resources. Quite expensive resources, probably. And to figure out what we do next. Nice. Hmm. If I would have more health, I probably would have gone for this box, but whatever. I have kind of more interesting goal at the moment. Good. So the following digger was digging cryolith, though we do not understand why we need it. So hmm, perhaps the best policy when you don't know what to do is to mine Zelicon. But I am willing to explore, so I probably even am quite set up for this, though I am willing to get more of the health level. So I would do the following. But looks like I have very small amount of energy, so it's better to play safer. Good, now I feel better and safer. Crazy. Okay, and now we are in the area where probably is something interesting. At least it exists. But I didn't take with me any cargo, so I don't have the opportunity to have blocks or something like that. That's a lot of gold. I have never seen the following amount of arm, really, like ever. Like, what? The following amount of aurelium is just insane. It is insane. It's a lot. Okay, Whatever. Whatever. Can I go around this stuff? No, looks like I can't. And the problem is that I don't really know where to go to be able to find the the entrance, you know? So it's kind of tricky for me. I'm willing to look through and to see if there is something below, for example, like laser on, you know? Thermolith. It's crazy resource. Okay. So Cryolith. What? And how do I even get there? All right, let's check for now our other diggers. We are basically down here. And ready to roll back. By the way, I am thinking that Thermolith is too dark. It's kind of almost invisible. It should look nicer. Okay. But how do I get there? Okay. Well, I have a lot of health. Maybe I can get through. Though I was not preparing to get through the following amount of the resource. Okay. Maybe I can try to get over here and there would be a way through. For that I need a straight line. That is probably somewhere over here. I really hope that to get out would be easier. Because if no, I'm dead. I need at least 1/5 of my health levels to be able to get out with the resources that I will gather. And I am losing a lot of health to get in. Let's go for it, man. Yes, let's do it. Alright. And a bit more. Yes. Okay, so I'm in. And now I need to figure out how to get through and what is over there. So, yes, looks like I was digging into the right location. So it seems like toward the right there would be some place with Zion trees, Zion crystals. And over here we can look for the entrance to the Creolist sector. What is bad it is that I didn't take any bombs with me. That's actually really bad. And I am not ready to meet the flies, so if I see them, I perhaps need to run away. Not a single fly. It's actually weird. Let me see how much of the resource I can get from one Zion tree. Almost fully grown. From what I see, I have gathered a half of the crystal, half of the kilogram of the crystal, Zion crystal. Good, at least something. Oh, and I had some upgrades there actually. But that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. Another level, actually, of the Xenolith. Good. And here we can get through. What? I began to extract Stone. Really? How? Okay. Looks like I did get it. So... Good, I have got 1 Stone. And I need 10, right? 10, that's a lot. That's actually a very big amount. So... I don't really remember the program that is digging in one place. It should be this one. Wait, why 100 of Stone? It's a lot. What? I didn't think it would be that many. Alrighty, to summarize, I would say that in this stream I was able to almost reach all of the quests that were available to me, yes, and I also was able to get closer to the goal of receiving the 5th. What the? No, I still got killed. And looks like nothing was destroyed. At least that is good. The following digger would be digging Zelicon for now. Or let me think. No, I would return there, get my box at least. As you see on this stream, I also was able to explore much more of the territories, and I would say that one of the biggest accomplishments of this stream. Also, I think first time we have seen the amount of water that is over here, right? And also that is the first time probably that I have been in the following place. So like I don't remember that I was here before. So yeah, that's quite a great accomplishment for one stream, and I was able to play and enjoy the game again, because you know, it's better to do the things when they bring the joy to you, and then you would do them well. That's actually the should be a life vision for most of us. So I'm really grateful to those of you who have joined my stream, and thank you for joining, and hope that I would be able to create more of the joyful content for you soon enough. So hope you would bear with me, and may the force be with you. See you other times.